Hi, hello, beautiful. Welcome to 777 Messages. Get ready because I have a very important message from Cleopatra. Yes, Cleopatra. So this is a very interesting reading. I don't know why it's coming to me. Oh my god, I can't open the fucking coffee right now. God damn it. Anyways, so I had a dream a while ago that I was Cleopatra, ironically, and like I was making the bread with like a lot of women around me, and we were all like baking the bread or like doing the dough, like whatever. And like I look up and I see Julius Caesar right there with another like soldier or whatever, and they're talking, and he looks at me. And in that moment, like I look at him and I look back at my dough, and in my mind, I think, oh my God, this is it. This is the first time Caesar saw Cleopatra. And after some time, I woke up, girl. And that day, ironically, one of my videos blew up on TikTok. And I was like, what the hell? So yeah, maybe you feel drawn to Egypt. Maybe you feel like you had past lives there or something like that, which I do kind of feel like, but you know, that can never be confirmed. It's just a feeling, right? I was very connected to Cleopatra, especially when I was a kid. I used to play Tomb Raider a lot, and also like watch a lot of I remember that I was trying to learn hieroglyphs, and I was trying to write my name in them. Like, that's crazy. I was just like fascinated by the mythology and everything, and the history and the culture and everything. And actually, I got like 2 days ago, I got these two perfumes with essential oils from Egypt. So something about Egypt these days. Maybe you are from Egypt. If you are, hi, welcome, feel the most welcome. So Cleopatra is coming in strongly, and I'm gonna pull the cards for her message, but I feel like perfumes could be significant, vanilla could be significant, also what it was, maybe dates for some reason, or like passion fruit, cats. I see my kitty outside. Cats are important. Maybe you have a cat, or maybe you want a cat. Also eyeliner could be significant. Dark hair, it doesn't have to be, but like dark hair is significant. Also being seen in some way, like maybe making like a random eye contact with somebody and just like feeling really seen. Or maybe you recently talked to someone and you felt really seen in that moment, for some of you. So these are kind of just like random confirmations. Also like gold. Yeah, that's what I was getting earlier, like gold. Maybe you like gold. What else that I wanted to say? I forgot. Yeah, salamanders, fire salamanders. So this message, I have no idea where it's going, but like I literally woke up and I felt like this message was supposed to be delivered. And I felt like Cleopatra was like, get ready, girl, get ready. So I was like, okay, mascara, like took a shower with literally a candle with like 2-3 candles in, like, which I never really do. And I actually bought my coffee. I usually make my own coffee. But something was telling me, treat yourself, babe. And you should do too. Today, when you see this video, treat yourself with something nice, okay? Promise me, because we deserve it. Okay, so let's see. Cleopatra's message to you, beautiful. We have the 4 of, look at that, 444. Are you kidding me right now? This is some crazy ass bullshit. You know, I love these cards. Ever since I've gotten them, I've gotten so connected to them that like I can literally shuffle these cards, think of a hot card, and I bet my ass like 80% of the time that card will flip out. I didn't think of anything, but look at that. Like the Emperor, the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. Holy shit, like 444. So this is a significant number. You know, I feel like you're protected, first of all. And I think if you have ever wondered, are there any goddesses or gods by your side, like, or that you have a connection to some form of a deity, or how do people say that? I don't know. Or if you maybe you are attracted by the idea of Cleopatra, or just like Isis or something like that, that is significant. You might have roots there. You might be able to work with these energies in your favor. So with the Emperor here, you know, Emperor talks about structure. It talks about the father, the idea of calm confidence and calm presence, someone who rules over his world. And you know, with the Four of Pentacles here, it's interesting because Four of Pentacles, you see like this king kind of he like already has like the whole fucking city behind him. Oh my god, I can't believe the message is coming through. People from your hometown are seeing you differently now. There was something recently that happened, or that like the talk around town or something like that, where like people see you differently, and people see you on a very, very high demand, almost like the emperor or the empress standard, like somebody who is out of the league, or somebody who is just like a little bit different. And for some it's inspiring, and for others it's intimidating. Now, 4 of Wands tells me like that you're so supported. 1111 could also be significant. Like Cleopatra wants you to celebrate life. She wants you to take more time maybe into decorating or like redoing your space. She wants you to feel your inner child. Also, she wants you to hold on tightly for a ride, because I feel like where you're headed right now is much more stable and much more profound than ever. And it's really beautiful because with this energy, I'm feeling such a warmth on the inside. You are so supported. And Cleopatra is like, call on her. You can call on her and talk to her sometimes if you have that kind of connection to the divine, where you can like channel or do tarot readings yourself. She would love to talk to you energetically. She would love to pour energy into you. And you know, funny thing is that Cleopatra was the emperor. She was the empress, right? She was the last I don't know. In my language, we say pharaoh. So pharaoh. I can't. English can't today. But pharaoh. I remembered. Good. Very well. Subscribe. So she was the last emperor, but like the pharaoh. But it's interesting because she, in her time, the kingdom, or like Egypt was at its highest like point, and she was able, like with her divine energy, she was able to, you know, rule and make these things happen. But it's interesting because I read somewhere that she acted in such a profound, beautiful, like womanly but leadership like way, that people saw her as goddess. So in a lot of, I think, Egyptian history, you can see that she was very closely tied to goddess Isis. So very beautiful energy. She was a very strong, you know, like wait, I had that idea. Like maybe you're someone who has the ability to be in your feminine energy, but like to lead without force. That is important. Oh, I love this energy. So what is this Emperor card here? Yeah, let me tell you. Cleopatra is here to say that you're fucking gorgeous. Look at that, the strength here as well. So I feel like the message is that you're protected, that you're seen on a very high demand, and that you shine very brightly. Like the Queen of Wands, like fiery energy. Like, didn't I say salamander was the sign? Maybe you're a fire sign like me. If you are, hi. If not, I feel like you could, any sign, it doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is that I feel like you are stepping into an era where you're truly going to be seen, recognized. And even if you're not someone who does something online, or even if you're not someone who like wants, or maybe you want a promotion at work, or maybe like it doesn't matter, is that you're being more authentically seen by people around you in a way that benefits you. I think you have a charm to yourself, and if you do, girl, use that. Like I feel like you could be someone like people will want to pay you things. People want to give you things. I don't know what's your relationship with like receiving and the feminine energy, but like people would like love to pay you for just being you, for just your face, for just your energy and your aura. I feel like you have a very strong sense of independence, and it's kind of like you've been through a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, you've been through a lot, and you've built this such strong energy within you. I feel like you are quite unbreakable. I think nothing that comes your way it is gonna break you anymore. 11:11 as I'm saying that on the timer. Crazy shit. So you are very powerful. I think Cleopatra is here to remind you to honor your divine feminine energy, because when Cleopatra comes through for me, she always leads me towards buying myself something, or just like dripping myself in like makeup and gold and silver and whatever. I feel like she just like really comes in when like she just slows me down somehow, like energetically. This is energy, okay? This is not an actual entity. You can believe whatever you want to believe, let's be real. But when her energy is present, she keeps reminding me of my beauty. She keeps reminding me that like it's to, like maybe mirror work. Like I feel called to prep myself. I'm wearing this crop top today, which I haven't worn in like a long time, but I'm quite thick, I'm quite thick, and so I sometimes have like a hard time, or like a little bit struggle to maybe go outside like this. I mean, now it's really cold, I can't go outside, but I don't feel like that anymore. My confidence has changed massively over the last year. And I really don't give a fuck what people think about a fucking belly, a fucking mushy belly. I don't care. I'm gonna do Pilates and I'm gonna do workouts, so it's gonna get better. I'm just like right now in the process of all of it, so I don't care. So I was talking about that independence and beauty. So Cleopatra is really here to remind you to take care of yourself in a very beautiful way. Like have rituals. Like I'm telling you, maybe you want to do some glamour magic. If so, she will assist you in that gladly. Also, you have the kind of, she's telling me this and I love it. You have the kind of power to manipulate people. Yes, I said it. You know that. If you know, you know. I feel like you have the kind of you have the kind of charm to you that you can get people to do whatever the fuck you want for them to do. And I think this is something that you don't talk about, and I think you shouldn't. I think this is like, it's about divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy works like this. When you're in your soft energy, people naturally feel drawn to you, and you exude this energy into the world. And the more that you sit in it, the more that you simmer in this beautiful, abundant energy, the more people feel attracted, the more opportunities you get. And ironically, people just want to pay for your existence. Like, I get paid to exist. Abundance on my list. I'm telling you, I struggle so hard with masculine energy. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it could be significant. To the point where like I was so hyper independent, and it gets really difficult for me to ask for help or to feel comfortable receiving. And in the last, I want to say 3 months, I've been really, really leaning into feminine energy. And ever since I've did that, I was like, life could have been so much easier if I just chilled out for a little bit, just for a little bit. If I just was like, girl, chill, girl, slow down, just for a little bit. My life would be so much easier. But no, I had to take on all the fucking burdens that I could have possibly taken, and now I'm not about to. Like, hell no. And so I feel like Cleopatra is also telling you your confidence is what will be your biggest strength in this lifetime. It will provide you with so many opportunities, and it will truly, I feel like, draw people to you. Or maybe animals really love you, or kids really look at you. And it's not even about like, maybe you have like a beauty mole somewhere. I think I have here around my neck, but like, I don't know what I wanted to say. Let's keep this going. What is this Four of Pentacles? The Knight of Wands. And what is this Four of Wands? Oh, the Chariot. Okay. And so, and the Knight of Cups on the back of the deck. This is very interesting. I feel like your energy attracts motion around you. But you could be also attracting a little bit of immature people, or people who are not at the same level as you. It's interesting because I feel like in the group settings, you stand out. Or in a group settings, you are kind of, you might have this energy to you where you feel really beautiful by yourself or within yourself. And there might be this like energy where you're like, I'm like so pretty, everybody can feel it. But you're like thinking that to yourself, and people naturally like look at you, and like your energy is so satisfying to be in. You might have like a really soft voice, or you just also, I feel like yo, look at that, those Egypt thingies here. Swings. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. In my language is svinga. Yeah. So I love it because I feel like you truly are guided to move forward in life with a little bit more joy, a little bit more fun. There is something about fun. Cleopatra wants you to indulge in pleasure, like in this next period of time. Like I think it's really important to indulge in pleasure, to follow your heart, to do whatever you feel like doing at a time, to give it to yourself, to buy yourself that expensive ass coffee once a week at least. I feel like to embody more of this confident energy, because with this energy alone, you're able to manifest so many things, and you're able to literally be the emperor, literally be the king of your kingdom, or the empress of your empire. Like things will start working for you so much once you start leaning into pleasure, and once you start, I almost said pleasuring yourself. Maybe that's significant for someone. Maybe you haven't done it in a while. Maybe you should go and do it, we're for real in here. Also, I wanted to say, I saw this girl yesterday on TikTok, and she was like, if life gives you a middle finger, finger yourself with it. I was like, damn, that's wild. That's wild. I gotta give it to you like 10 points for creativity. That was shit. Like, I don't even know. And I feel like this is like more of a hangout with me than like actual reading. I hope you enjoy my presence, because I enjoy yours. So any last messages, because I'm already at 20 minutes and I feel like I said nothing at this time. Oh, Three of Wands. Any last messages from Cleopatra? Feel free to come through, girl. Look at that. The King of Wands came through. I wanted to talk about Valentine's Day. Two of Wands. Three of Wands, Two of Wands, King of Wands. A lot of wands. And the star on the back of the deck. I want to talk about Valentine's Day a little bit in this message. And I feel like you could be getting a Valentine's Day like person. I think if you're watching this, I'm not even joking. There is someone who is a perfect match to you. But I do feel like this could also talk about your masculine and feminine energy. I feel like the way that you can kind of combine yeah, what I said about like leading without force. Okay, that is really significant. So with the Three of Wands and Two of Wands, I see that there is like a lot of expansion on a horizon. There could be some things that you wish for and that are coming true right now. And I also feel like with the Star, as I said at the beginning, you're being seen. I feel like there is profound healing. There is something so vulnerable about you or about your energy right now. I feel like you could be maybe you're on your period, if you're a woman, or I think this message is for my girlies here. And it's interesting because we have the Page of Wands underneath here. We have the Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, like the whole wand court family is here. And I feel like you have all that fire within you. I truly think that you have such a like powerful way of getting things to work in your favor. And if you are only hearing this now, it's because you're awakening to these powers. I feel like Cleopatra will assist you in a I feel like in a sensuality sense, where she might call you more often to lean into more soft feminine energy. And I really love this perfume. It's actually like, it says here, Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. And this is actually my favorite perfume. And this one is a little bit different, a little bit stronger than the regular one, but it's so sexy. I swear to fucking God. And it's interesting because I have this other one, which is Fantasia by Britney Spears. And ironically, I used this dupe perfume in high school for like 3 years, and then they went out of stock and they didn't sell them anymore, and I was so fucking sad. And I swear I got this perfume and I'm like, oh my God, that's my fucking perfume. That's my fucking perfume. I can't fucking believe this shit. So maybe a lot of synchronicities around you at this time. But in any case, you're expanding, you're learning how to grow and lead with that charisma of yours, with that sexiness of yours, to indulge in more pleasure and to live a more profound, more beautiful life. Again, I'm getting the energy of folds, Greek statues, or like statues in general, or like just like really beautiful build. You don't even have to like be skinny or anything. It's just that your energy, your softness is so fucking beautiful that like you're right now, I feel like you're getting more, you might be getting more comfortable with your naked body, which is really beautiful. You might also have an opportunity to have, you know, encounter with like a man. I feel like you deserve someone who can meet you at your frequency, who can meet you at your energy, who can, I feel like, keep up with you. You're very, I feel like you're very growth oriented. I'm getting a little bit of Jupiter energy here, so maybe Sagittarius, but also Aries, Aquarius, Leo. I don't know why I'm saying the signs. Signs are not that significant. Also Gemini. I don't know. Like these messages, like if they find you, there for you. Like, and 2323 on the timer. Actually, it was 2332. I don't know. I'm blind a little bit, you know. I don't take my glasses really seriously, and I feel like I'm dragging it right now. But I guess Cleopatra just wanted to hang out a little bit. She just wanted a little bit of a, let me tell you that you're beautiful. Let me tell you that you're gorgeous. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it here. But what I want you to do after seeing this video is truly dedicate today, like, and every Sunday. Okay, this is a message from her. Every Sunday is a fun day. Every Sunday should be a day where you rest, where you replenish, where you reset, where you pleasure yourself in ways like food, with good coffee, with good sweets. Like, make it a cheat day, or make it like a day where you truly honor your divine beauty. You know, it can be any day of the week, but I don't know why Sunday is important. I've been taking that shit really seriously ever since I've started working from home. Like, every time, every week actually, I say, like, oh, on Sunday I am on D&D. Like, nobody can get to me. I don't care. I want to rest. I had like a work week. And I just, I just want to like be by myself and just enjoy my company. Maybe you're someone who enjoys your own company, you're good by yourself. You don't even really need people around you. Back to that hyper independence. But I feel like in this next period of time, you're really going to lean more into the pleasure of receiving. And I feel like you will really be getting things. You might get random gifts from people, or like people will just like hand you something random. Like that's going to be your biggest confirmation. Like Cleopatra is on your side. There is something about seduction. There is something about sensuality, just like feeling in your energy, and it's beautiful. And so the day that you see this, go take care of yourself. Make it a ritual. Make yourself a ritual to just like honor your divine feminine energy or sensuality. And also, maybe, expect a king to come in and get a taste of that. I'm feeling strongly that for my collective that I'm reading for, y'all gotta have some busting ass like Valentine's Day. Meanwhile, I'm here and I'm like, I'm so lonely, I am nobody on my own.